With story number 3, Netflix teases its animated Splinter Cell series.
This is the best day in video game news ever for me. Holy shit.
This is such a Roger day of news. I want to live react to the trailer. Kevin, you mind bringing it up? I haven't watched it either. I'm excited about this.
Oh, let's do it.
This is Liev Schreiber. I don't know how to pronounce that dude's name.
Leave. Oh, you know what? Let's just call him Ray Donovan.
Lee's on
His government name. His government name.
Liev Schreiber, yes.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready?
Let's do it.
What's called Deathwatch?
Don't be afraid.
Good voice.
Darkness is a good thing.
Sorry.
Once you get used to the shadows,
They can't see it.
They can now. That's why that
you
whole
see bad
transition
people for
happened.
who they really are.
His name is Douglas.
No. What?
Lee
And they'll
Schreiber
never
is
see you coming for them.
Sam Fisher.
Good voice, man. Good lord.
Deathwatch is a really cool name.
That's a sick name.
Oh, is that
green? That's it.
Oh, I wanted more.
That's it, big
I
dog.
wanted more.
You want to watch it one more time?
Yeah, play it one more time. You know what? Play it on mute because I have more context here from The Verge that I want to read. I'm gonna pull from Andrew Webster at The Verge. It's been quite some time since we heard anything about Netflix's animated adaptation of Splinter Cell, but the streamer has finally provided some details on the show. The reveal comes in the form of a very brief teaser trailer, which shows a little bit of the show, but mostly showcases Liev Schreiber,
I think.
Liev Schreiber's gravelly take on lead character Sam Fisher. We also have a proper name now. It's called Splinter Cell Deathwatch. The show is being written by Derek Kolstad, creator of the John Wick franchise, and the project is part of an ongoing collaboration between Netflix and Splinter Cell developer Ubisoft. The two previously released the animated series Captain Laserhawk and are working on a live-action adaptation of Assassin's Creed. They are? I feel like we talk about this all the time, but like it still surprises me every time because I'm like, we got that movie. I don't know if that did well, but hey.
Are you talking about the one with Michael Fassbender?
Yeah.
Man, that was a long time ago.
That was,
Kind of forget it exists.
But it feels like it was yesterday, though, at the same time. That Assassin's Creed movie. Like, I know it's before I got hired at Kind of Funny, but for some reason, that feels like it was...
Could be 10 years ago.
Yeah, it could have been 10 years, could have been 5 years. Yeah. Ubisoft also released a mobile version of Rainbow Six for Netflix subscribers.
Okay. There's the connection.
Oh, good. Thank you.
It's all part of a big push into gaming adaptations from Netflix, yada, yada, yada. And they talk about how the teaser says it's coming soon. Roger?
Yeah.
What does it do for you?
I love the voice, right? I think that's a perfect casting for Sam Fisher. You want that gravitas, you want that deep voice, you want him to sound like a badass. Interesting with the time period that they're going for, right? It's an older Sam Fisher. He looks like older than we've ever seen him in any of the video games, even older than the little appearance that he had in the Ghost Recon game as a little cameo. Yeah. So he's mega old, and it's interesting because like I don't know,
93.
He's like 93.
Mega old.
He's like mega old,
like
which
Nick
is
Scarpino age.
if you were to be doing animated Splinter Cell show, I just assume, hey, we're going Pandora tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be a young like up and comer. Like we're going through the entire storyline. This is almost uncharted territory, right?
I need you to understand how young that sounded from you calling this man mega old.
He's old as fuck.
He still looks sexy though, you know?
Yeah, I mean he's sexy as fuck, but he's old as fuck, right? I mean those two things can be the same.
How old is mega old to you?
I mean, well, he's like, I don't know, 60 something.
He's got to be 50.
He's like
maybe.
60.
He's like 55 years old.
No, you guys are crazy. He's old. He's like late 60s.
No.
You think
He's
so?
60.
Yeah.
No.
He's 80 plus now.
Late 60s.
If that man right there ran for president, I'd be like, that's a young guy right there.
Yeah.
That man's young as fuck.
I mean, you can't.
Yeah, to run for president, sure.
Rahul Kohli has a lot of white hairs in his beard.
Not like that. Not like that. How dare you?
Yeah.
Okay. How dare you?
Whoa. Getting testy
Right
today.
back at you.
Fighting back. Somebody said, and Roger is how old?
I'm 20. I'm 25.
25.
I googled late 60s, and like I'm telling you,
Yep.
all these guys
It's about
could be
right.
him.
About right.
You tell me right here, this
But
guy.
I don't look at these guys and go,
I mean, I googled late
Yeah.
60s. Is what I'm saying.
yeah, but I'm trying to, like, in my mind, I'm trying to
Look at this
gather,
guy.
like, how do I...
Replace it with knives? That's him, dude.
That's Sam Fisher right there. That's crazy.
He loves dual wielding knives.
Because I'm, like, trying to figure out what the bar is for mega old. I don't look at these guys and I go, mega old. But I do think they're old, but they're not mega.
Mega old in comparison to his other games.
What about Old Snake?
See,
Oh,
Old
yeah,
Snake is
same
mega
thing.
old. That man's
That's about the same.
That man's falling off
About
the
the
bone.
same age.
Yeah.
It's falling off the bone.
Old Snake was falling off the bone for
The
sure.
nanomachine's
But
just
anyway,
keeping his
we're,
body working.
we're doing some cool things with this. I mean, they showed I didn't even notice the name. I've never heard this name before, but Douglas Shetland, which is, I've Googled it, is a character in Splinter Cell. It doesn't seem like a main character. I thought it was going to be his boss. Remember, what's his name? Like, it was the black guy who was like his, like,
Oh, I've never played Splinter Cell.
oh, fuck. I don't know why I'm looking at you. Have you played fuck? No, okay. Whatever.
Was he in Conviction? I played
the head of
Conviction.
Third Echelon. The head of Third Echelon. Lambert. There it is. I thought it was Lambert, and I was like, oh, I haven't played this game in a while. No, it's not. So it's interesting where they're going with it. I don't know. This could be a start of something new, but I don't think it is. Like, I don't think it's going to be like, oh, now we're starting a new franchise out of this, right? So,
Andy, put on the books. Me and you play Splinter Cell.
oh, shit. And Yakuza at the same time.
And Yakuza.
But here's the thing that worries me about it is like, when everybody's clamoring for Splinter Cell to come back, right, in a big, meaningful way, is the Splinter Cell story really that captivating, or are you just addicted to the idea of this dude crawling through corridors? He's got these 3 lights. Like, the idea of Sam Fisher, is that more tantalizing than, this Lambert industry, whatever the fuck,
It's the same thing, and I'm going to get in trouble for this one, but I'm going to say it.
There we go.
It's very similar to me, at least, for Gears of War. Right?
Okay.
Like, I'm not like, fuck, all the locusts actually aren't aliens. They actually are coming from underground and all this stuff. I just care about the cool characters, right? I care about, like, oh man, Dom is really cool and Marcus Phoenix on paper are really cool. I don't care about the actual, necessarily the deep lore of it all.
Okay.
So same thing with Sam Fisher, right?
Yeah.
I like the idea of Sam Fisher. He's a cool, rough and tumble, deep-voiced spy, and he's going through a bunch of crazy things that I never understood as a kid, right? They'd be talking about countries that I don't know if this is a real country or not, but he's going around the world and he's killing people. That's cool. So I just like that idea. I think there's some cool lore stuff. I did read once a Splinter Cell book. That's how I learned about condoms, because they talked about condoms in the book. And I was a little kid and I was like, wow.
Whoa.
I was like, wow.
You're like, what's this stealth device?
Yeah, no, I think there's some cool stuff. I don't think this is the start of something new. I think this is going to be a one-off thing that if it's popular, they might be like, oh, let's bring back Splinter Cell as a concept, but we're not going to get old man Sam Fisher. I think we're done.
How do you think they get deep into the lore in a way that, like, enlightens people in a way that makes people go, oh, this is sick? Because the thing that it sticks out to me is that it's being written by Derek Kolstad, who's the creator of John Wick. And when I think of John Wick and John Wick's writing, again, I don't know if Derek Kolstad, if he wrote on John Wick or if he's just like the creator. But when I think of John Wick's, like, story and lore, I don't think of it going that deep, at least for the parts of John Wick that I love.
Yeah.
What I love about John Wick is that, spoilers for the beginning of John Wick 1, everybody, the bad people come through, they kill his dog, and John Wick goes, fuck you all, and just kills everybody. That's what I like about the story of John Wick, is how basic it is, how straightforward it is, and all the shit that's happening in the background that's, like, weird and different, like, not different, but weird and cool.
It's like some Metal Gear shit.
It's some Metal Gear shit, but you don't really care that much about it. You just care about John Wick getting his revenge.
And that's the thing about these games, right? Like, the best games, I think, are Conviction. I think the best story is Conviction because it's easy to understand. And actually, no, I take that back because it gets all weird. But the best one is probably Double Agent and then a little bit of Conviction, because it's just, his daughter died, right? Like, his daughter was murdered, and then, we're just going from there, and then, all the things that are happening are because he's freaking out because his daughter died.
Yeah.
And now we're not doing that, right? Like, because his daughter came back in Conviction, right?
Oh,
she was
shit.
actually, spoilers. She was actually alive, and then now we have to figure out where she is. And then we just get really complicated with all of the geopolitical topics and all that jazz. I want this to be simple, and it seems like they're going for that. Like, this was maybe an ex-partner of his who died, and now he's fucking back. Maybe he retired 10 years ago.
That is what's going to work for me about this, is if, the premise is simple as fuck, and it is about, like, hey, we're going to give you just the essence of what makes Splinter Cell cool and what makes Sam Fisher cool as a character by giving him a straightforward mission and showing him being a badass. Yeah. And I think that's why you have Derek Kolstad working on the script for this, right? Because, like, I think that's the kind of story that's going to speak to people. And also, Conviction, I played like half that game. Cool ass video game.
It is.
I will say.
It's sick.
That's a cool ass video game.
It's sick. But, like, what's canon? Nothing's gonna. I hope that, like, we're just kind of, like, picking and choosing the canon of Splinter Cell. I hope it's, like, actually not like, actually at the end of the Blacklist, like, this actually, you know what I mean? Like, I want them to
drop them in a new thing.
Yeah, drop in a new thing, new universe. Rabbids are there. He's hanging out with them too.
They're not bringing those games back anyway.
The Rabbids?
The rabbits?
No, I'm talking about Splinter Cell.
I think
they're literally making a remake.
No, but, like,
Yeah,
the old games, it just feels like they're kind of shooting them away. That's extended universe. We don't consider that
We changed the
canon.
voice actor. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Roger. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
This episode's brought to you by Shady Rays. Get ready for the season ahead with quality shades built to last. Our friends over at Shady Rays have you covered with premium polarized shades that won't break the bank. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company that offers an unrivaled product that's just as good as any expensive pair that we've worn. Durable frames and world-class optics for all outdoor adventures. With an extensive array of styles and colors, you're bound to find the perfect pair of Shady Rays sunglasses. Y'all know I've been outside a lot in the sun playing some Pokemon Go, and it's such a great experience wearing my Shady Rays when I'm out and about looking dope. Every pair of sunglasses is backed by lost or broken replacements. If you lose or break your pair, even on day one, they told us they will send you a brand new pair, no questions asked. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal. Head to shadyrays.com and use code KINDAFUNNY for 50% off 2 or more pairs of shades. You can try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Shadyrays.com, use code KINDAFUNNY for 50% off 2 or more pairs of shades. This episode is brought to you by Hims. Guys, sometimes intimate moments happen spontaneously, and we'll always want to be ready so we can perform in the bedroom. Hims has treatments that can help you stay hard and last longer, giving you that boost of confidence so you can be ready whenever the mood strikes. Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing access to affordable sexual health treatments, all from the comfort of your couch. No insurance is needed. Pay one low price for your treatments, online visits, ongoing shipments, and provider messaging. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/kindafunny. That's HIMS.com/kindafunny for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/kindafunny. The products mentioned are chewable compounded products, which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions, details, and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Now get out.
Thanks, Raj.
Because now we're going to talk about a real game.
Fuck you.
The real game for adults is called Cyberpunk
Oh,
2077. Story number 4, a new Cyberpunk anime is coming from Netflix and CD Projekt Red. I will say, this is just the trailer reaction portion of the
Netflix
episode.
Geeked Week.
Netflix geeked happened, and they geeked all over the place.
Yeah,
And now we're cleaning the geeked off our face. You know what I mean, Roger?
Joe Manganiello, or whatever his name is. He was the host.
I don't know who that is. Joe
Manganiello.
Joe Mag.
He was married to Sofia Vergara.
Yeah, he's also a big D&D fan.
Show me a picture. I feel like the last name is fucking me
An
up
actor.
here.
He's an actor.
You know,
Oh, Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe. I understand right now.
I understand the hang-up.
I understand.
Yeah.
Joe from Arrow. I love that guy.
Yeah. He's awesome. He was the host, and yeah, when he was on stage, he's talking. You know, they're doing like a game show or something at this Geek Week thing.
Yeah.
And then the screen gets all freaky, and it's what we're about to watch right now. So go ahead and play it if you want.
Yeah, play that,
On or
Kevin.
off?
Audio on.
Audio on. Yeah.
All right.
It's more of a teaser than
Only
anything.
20 seconds.
All right, everybody calm down. Not fucking shit.
Audio on
not
is
from
muted.
Arrow. Never mind.
No, from the MCU. No, DCEU.
And he was like, "Whoa, we just got hacked." So for audio listeners, it's not like your car's not about to explode.
Right.
It's just a little tease saying that Cyberpunk returns to Netflix in some way, some form, some fashion. It's an animated show, I believe.
I keep trying to find this actor's name. I can't find it.
M-A-N.
M-A-N. Joe Man.
Just type in that. M-A-N-G. Just type in Joe M-A-N-G.
Joe Man. Joe Man. Oh, Manganiello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Manganiello.
Yeah, this guy.
There's a cool video of him where he has like these big celebrity D&D games.
Mm-hmm.
And there's I think Kevin and I shared this video with each other actually without knowing it, but it's like this one D&D table maker who does like all these cool custom resins where like it's a flat table, right? But it looks like there's like a cavern with trees, and he makes the tables look sick as fuck.
That's cool.
And Joe Manganiello was like custom bought one. And so they recorded like him seeing it for the first time, and he was like, "Holy shit!" And then it cuts to him talking about like, "Yeah, we have like Elijah Wood and all these different celebrities that come over for D&D games. So
That's
sick.
awesome.
Yeah.
Kevin, can you bring up a picture back up again, or like the Google Images back
Very
up again
handsome.
of Joe Manganiello? I was gonna say, good ass looking man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Very good looking dude.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
This man playing D&D also.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, him and Sofia Vergara, they divorced.
They're
Very
making.
sad.
Oh damn, really?
Can you type in Joe after that in the Google search? Just type in D&D.
I feel like this is who. Like, shout out to Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. I feel like this is the couple we should be caring about.
Yeah, I agree.
Or the breakup that should have broke the world. You know what I mean?
agree.
Because look at these two.
Yeah, beautiful. Just
People
beautiful
are
folks.
sad.
Beautiful
about it.
people.
Anyway.
Yeah, but I heard all about J-Lo and Ben Affleck. I didn't hear people going crazy over this, which is what people should have been going crazy over. Anyway, I'm gonna pull this article from Michael McWhirter at Polygon real quick to talk about the CD Projekt Red thing. Netflix and CD Projekt Red are returning to Night City for a new Cyberpunk animated series. The two companies announced Thursday at Netflix's Geek Week event. Details on the untitled project are scant, but what Netflix and CDPR haven't said about the new anime is perhaps telling. The new animation project does not mention Cyberpunk Edge Runners, meaning whatever Netflix and CDPR are cooking up, it may not be a sequel to that 2022 series, but something new. The announcement also doesn't mention Studio Trigger, the anime studio behind Edge Runners. Instead, the teaser mentions Netflix Animation, the streamer's in-house studio that co-produces and develops animated features, sometimes with external studios. Netflix and CD Projekt Red promise that more info on the new Cyberpunk anime is coming soon, so hopefully we get answers quickly about who's making it. So, good news and bad news there, right? Good news is we're getting another Cyberpunk animation. The bad news is, or sad news, we'll see, is that, yeah, Studio Trigger isn't making it, and it's not a sequel to Edge Runners, which in hand is
Totally
probably
makes
actually
sense.
good news, because like I don't think I want a sequel to Edge Runners. It ended on such a good place that, yeah, if you're gonna bring back a Cyberpunk animation, make it something different.
Right.
So
Absolutely. Let's see a different story. There's so many stories you could tell there, with whether it's the street kid life, whether it's the espionage corporate stuff, corpo, whether it's the people in the Badlands or whatever, out in the desert. There's so many cool stories you could explore in this world. I'm just stoked to kind of see that world reanimated in a different way.
I would love to see, and I forget if this has been announced, because everything in the world has been announced in terms of adaptations. I'd want to see a live action Cyberpunk thing.
Yeah, me
I think
too.
a live action Cyberpunk movie could be the coolest thing ever.
Absolutely.
I feel like we're ready.
There would be so many awesome prosthetics for like the cyber dudes.
Yeah.
And like cool CG for just creating characters where like half their jaws missing, so they just like I would love to see that
Andy,
with a big budget. What's up, Kev?
did you watch Alita Battle Angel?
No, I never did.
Oh shit! You should watch that. And
But I
then-
know the bad guy from Deadpool 1 is the bad guy in that movie, right? And he's got like half a
Yeah, I mean,
robot
he's
face, half a
he's
something.
kind of he's not like a huge part.
Hmm.
But like I feel like a lot of that world looks so close to
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people
Could you
love
bring up
Alita
like
Battle.
images of Alita Battle Angel? It's been a while, so I
No.
forget how even it looks. But
Remember, Alita's she's that girl
Yeah, the
that
big-
had
big
big eyes in
yeah.
the cartoon, so they gave her like big eyes in person.
yeah.
It's really good. It's like I really enjoy that movie.
Rose Salazar, Rose Salazar, she's the goat. I love
Because
her.
who are you giving a Cyberpunk movie to? Because my immediate answer, and this might be almost like a cheat answer, is Denis Villeneuve.
Oh my
But that's
God.
because he made Blade Runner
Yeah.
2049. So it's like, of course.
Oh, that's tough to say. I mean, visually, I'd say Denis or homeboy who made The Creator.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
And that's more the visual side of things, because The Creator was not like, I don't think the best told story or anything like that, but visually that movie is freaking stunning, dude. That's a good one just to put on and just watch awesome CG. The Creator's
this-
really, really damn
yeah,
good.
these like images from Alita are sick.
This
I fuck
movie's
with it.
really cool. You say the word, I'll bring you the
Gareth
Blu-ray.
Edwards.
I mean,
thank
I'm
you,
down.
chat.
I've never watched this.
I
And
like
this
it.
seems like it's very much up my alley, so.
You ever watch District 9?
Which one was District 9?
With
Lobster People.
No.
the prawns, the big prawns.
I'm thinking, what was the alien invasion
Chappie.
movie
Oh,
that, like, where aliens came down on, like, South Africa or something?
That was District 9.
that was District 9.
Oh, then yes. Oh, yeah, I watched it then, yeah.
Yeah.
This was just forever ago.
That was a Neil Blomkamp movie.
Was lobster people in that?
No, they're these like
Is
prawn,
that wrong?
shrimp, human, like humanoid looking dudes.
Huh.
But they call them prawns.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Let's live react to the new Devil May Cry trailer on Netflix. Kevin, you can bring this up. This is story number 5.
You think it looks like a lobster?
I mean, now that I look at it, I mean, it does look like a crustacean.
A prawn, a lobster, crustacean. They're all similar, you know. Same family.
It's true.
Devil May Cry.
He's something else.
Audio listeners, those weren't real cars around you.
Oh, come on.
His name
Dante.
is Dante.
He's sick as fuck.
What kind of work do you do exactly?
Demon hunting.
I'm sick as fuck.
Ramadi Shankar. The bullet says, what, fuck it? Is that what it said?
Let's dance.
Not the voice I expected.
The gates of hell will be open soon. Hope to see you all there.
I'm in 2025, April. I'm really into it. I'm loving this.
Not the voice I expected from Dante.
Yeah.
Still very interested in watching this.
Yeah. Very action packed. It's funny. So there was a Devil May Cry anime that came out
Oh, it's Nero's VA.
probably a couple of maybe decades ago at this point. I remember watching it on, it must have been like
Nero.
when they first put Netflix on the Wii. Because I think I like,
Man, that icon had to have been so blurry.
because like I remember it must have been like 2008.
It was a big
or some
moment,
shit, or
though.
2009
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
watched this on. I'm pretty sure it was some video streaming service, and I think it was just Netflix.
That's when you call families about.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, hey, that thing that has that you haven't played the Wii Sports on in a while.
It was one of
Got
those
Netflix
things.
now.
It is one of those things where it's like I'm scrolling through the Netflix library, and the early Netflix library was different, man. It was like there's like 10 things on here.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of those things was Devil May Cry, and I remember watching it and being so into it, and I'll talk to people about it, and nobody else in my life had watched the Devil May Cry original anime.
I didn't know it existed. I had no idea.
And I loved it, but it was way more like calm and I was almost way more about like solving like whatever like case that came to his door, right? It was a bit more muted, it was a bit more like laid back than what this is.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it as a kid. If I went back and watched it today, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, this ain't that good. But as a kid, I was like, Devil May Cry, I like Devil May Cry. Oh man, let's watch the animation. This actually looks good though.
Yeah.
I'm super into this. Yeah, I'm all about it. I don't even have any
I hope
analysis.
Adi Shankar also works on that Hyperlight Drifter thing. I mentioned that a long time
Is there
ago.
a Hyperlight Drifter show?
He mentioned it a long time ago that the studio he works with has like the rights to it, and they are in pre-production, but that was years and years ago, and very likely that it just got canceled or whatever.
We got one more live reaction for you. Story number 6, Lara Croft, Legend of the Tomb Raider. Kevin, if you can bring this up.
Xbox One.
That was
What is it you're chasing? What is it you're running from? If it's your past, your demons will always find you. Miss Croft.
They got monsters in.
History doesn't always tell us the whole truth. Because the real truth is too difficult for most to bear. I have to figure out what this is all about.
Sounds like you could use some help.
Jonah!
I'm looking for something connected to my past. Something important.
Why is everything so dramatic with you?
I ask myself that all the time.
I have a bad feeling about this.
We need a new plan.
Run!
This is new.
her legend, her adventure, her destiny begin. A lot of cool locales.
Where you have a death wish.
Maybe I do.
Uncharted set pieces.
Yeah.
On the wrong foot, Miss Croft.
Everybody has green eyes.
You mean you trying to kill me?
Something like that. No! Laura!
Oh.
What?
Just went into a new dimension or some shit?
You are nothing.
Had to have been a dream sequence.
You're a poison.
The thief is dead.
No. I'm a survivor.
Battling inner demons plus.
Of course.
It's real loud out here. Give me a little low.
Hey! I brought this. You're gonna need it.
All right. October 10th. So we're less than a month away for this.
Doesn't do a whole lot for me.
Same.
I something about the action, the movement didn't really like. I don't feel like I'm gonna be like, holy shit, man, what a sequence that was. Like, I don't know. I feel like you have to really be into the IP.
That's my thing. Is it's funny. I watched this trailer and I look at the Devil May Cry trailer, and like I don't think the Devil May Cry trailer was that much better, but I think I'm just more into Devil May Cry as an IP.
The flashiness, the cockiness, the sort of the campiness of it. Yeah. You know.
Whereas like this looks like Tomb Raider. It's doing all the Tomb Raider things and all like the treasure hunter things of we're gonna go to these different locales. We're gonna do a set piece on a train for some reason.
Yeah.
Every single one of these needs a set piece on a train. But yeah, I'm like, all right, it looks cool. But I think that's also the fact that we've gotten so much Tomb Raider stuff that it's not like I'm out here hungry for the next Tomb Raider thing. If I want to watch Tomb Raider, I have so many movies, so many things I could check out already.
Yeah, I also feel like even the old Tomb Raider games didn't necessarily draw me in or make me want to play them either. I never really fucked around with a lot of those Tomb Raider games. Obviously, back in the day, I did because it was on my PS1, and I didn't really have a whole lot of other games to play. But I would say this, I don't know, but probably going to be a pass for me. Unless I hear incredible things, then I'll give it a shot.